Welcome back, it's me, Lou. I'm here for another action figure unboxing and review, and today from Playmates in their Monsterverse line, we are featuring Godzilla vs. Kong, Battle Roar Mechagodzilla. Okay, so this figure came out back in 2022. It's a wonderful rendition of Mechagodzilla with a really cool play feature. Like it says right here, try me, press button to activate. You press this button over here. And he unleashes a battle roar. So this is part of the Monsterverse line. Also available is Battle Roar Godzilla, which I haven't seen in the stores in some time. This was from the last assortment of Godzilla toys. As of this recording, it's January 11th, 2024. And most stores are already making room for the new line for the new Empire film that's coming up. The new Godzilla and Kong feature. Alright, so let's get started. This looks awesome. There's all these ties in here, and some of them are kind of hard to reach. Alright, so the figure comes disassembled. You have to attach the tail to the ball joint right here, much like the figure from 4 years ago. This is not an easy feat by any means. You really have to force it in there. Just give me a moment. Let me see if I can do this right. There we go. That requires a lot of effort. Chances are, if you have a little one, you're going to have to do it for them. You need a lot of strength. My hands are like sore now. So let's take a look at Mechagodzilla up close. So this Battle Roar version of Mechagodzilla, it's really nice. The sculpting is really clean, much sharper than the one we got 4 years ago. He has the red fins running down his back and down his tail. The tail is articulated at the attachment point. You know, you can kind of move it around just a little bit. The jaw does move when you press either of the buttons here, or which button is it? The one right here. Really fun play feature. Now, I'm not sure how you go about changing the battery if you need to. You might have to disassemble the fig. Oh, right here. The battery pack's on the chest, so if you need to replace the battery, just unscrew that. The articulation, his arms move up and down. Do they go outward? Unfortunately, no. There is no bend at the elbow either. There is no swivel. The wrists don't move. Yeah, so the articulation is very limited. The legs do move, and they're not articulated at the knees either. So you're looking at a figure with only basically 6 points of articulation. You have the mouth, you have the tail, and then you have the arms and legs. And unfortunately, they don't bend at the knees or at the elbows. So you're kind of like oh, I take it back. There is swivel mid-calf, so you could do that. Keep in mind, this is really aimed at kids, you know, not necessarily older collectors. But I do feel like if you're an older collector, there is stuff here to appreciate. I think it's a nice statement piece for your desk at work or on your bookshelf. And here's a comparison with the figure from 4 years ago. This was the stock Mechagodzilla with the HEAV vehicle. Came with this right here. This came out back in 2020. As you can see, it's much smaller. It's not as tall. Brighter shade of silver for the plastic. The sculpting here, it's not as clean as the newer one. The newer one definitely has sharper sculpting on it. And this one's play feature, it had this like battle damage. The chest piece here couldn't come off, revealing his like insides, which is nice, but at the same time I have a feeling if you have little ones, they're going to lose this piece like in a couple of days. And then it snaps back in. And it also came with the HEAV vehicle, the Hollow Earth anti-gravity vehicle. And it came with this guy right here. So yeah, the new figure, it's a bigger improvement, but in some ways, you know, much like the older one, you know, it doesn't have as much articulation as you'd probably like. In fact, I think this one might have a little bit more. The arms actually go outward, as do the legs, and then the knees bend as well. But you know, this has the for me, if I had to choose, I'd probably choose the newer one just because I do like the battle roar feature. I think that's awesome. Alright, so let's wrap this one up. Once again, my name is Lou. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are a returning viewer or subscriber, thank you so much for your continued support. I greatly appreciate it. So until the next video, be safe, take care of yourself, buy lots of toys, and most importantly, be happy. And I'll see you at the next one. Alright, later.